Hi, everybody. My name is Michael. Today I'm going to tell you a funny story from my life. I'm sitting at the kitchen table in the dark, the backlight on my e-reader set low. The cabin we're renting and the forest it's in have long since quieted for the night. Occasionally, I'll hear a door open and footsteps creak down the hallway to the bathroom. But this time, they don't stop there. My curiosity is piqued. Light footsteps, a halting, uncertain pace. They get closer, closer. I watch the kitchen's archway, wanting to know who else is up at this hour. I see an oversized white hoodie, nearly effervescent, reflecting all of what little light there is, and behind it, a massive quantity of long, dark hair, draped down in messy strands, an instant giveaway. It's Betty, Brian's sister. She crosses from the entry to the opposite wall where the counter and sink are, not noticing that I'm here. I don't want to frighten her. I say quietly, "Hey, Betty." She jumps, gasps, twists around, pulls her hand to her chest all at once. "Oh my God, Michael, you scared me." Despite being startled, I know she's not mad. I've never seen her in a foul mood, never heard her speak harshly towards anyone. I blush with shame. She's not the type you feel good about playing tricks on. "I'm really sorry," I say. "I was trying to avoid exactly that." "It's okay, you didn't mean to," she says, already calming. "Anyway, what are you doing up? Is something wrong?" "Couldn't sleep," I say. "But that's normal. Michael, Brian said we got an early morning." She sounds genuinely concerned for me. Brian coordinates these trips for his friends, renting cabins and campsites, getting us all out into the backcountry, fishing, kayaking, hiking, just enjoying the outdoors. This is the first time he's brought Betty. I never need much sleep. "But what are you doing?" "Just getting a glass of water." She turns her back to me, facing the cabinets. Her sweatshirt is long and the lighting is very dim, so I'm not quite sure, but I think I can see the bottom of her below the shirt's hem. Call me a pervert, but I pop up, alert, instantly intrigued. She continues, "Do you know where the cups are?" Cabinet to your left, top shelf." She stretches on her tiptoes, reaching up, and I stare. Either the light's playing tricks on me or she's not got on any underwear. And her asks, I'm entranced. It's firm, perfectly round. I had no idea. "Oh, Michael, I can't reach," she says. "Can I borrow your tallness?" "Sure." Betty and I haven't ever spent any time alone together. We're not close. I know her from when I would hang out at Brian's house and through school. She's cute, but in an innocent way. No! Her defining aspect has always been her upbeat, optimistic personality. To me, she was simply Brian's sister, a couple grades behind us in school, an easygoing sibling, and nothing more. When he told us she was coming on this trip and bringing her friend Stacy, it was Stacy, that tight-bodied cheerleader with asterisks the size of grapefruits who all the guys, Brian included, made comments about. It was nothing against Betty. It was just Stacy carried herself in a way that made you think about Betty did not. But that cute little success. Cabinet to your left, top shelf. She stretches on her tiptoes, reaching up, and I stare. Either the light's playing tricks on me or she's not got on any underwear. And her I'm entranced. It's firm, perfectly round. I had no idea. "Oh, Michael, I can't reach," she says. "Can I borrow your tallness?" "Sure." Betty and I haven't ever spent any time alone together. We're not close. I know her from when I would hang out at Brian's house and through school. She's cute, but in an innocent way. No! Her defining aspect has always been her upbeat, optimistic personality. To me, she was simply Brian's sister, a couple grades behind us in school, an easygoing sibling, and nothing more. When he told us she was coming on this trip and bringing her friend Stacy, it was Stacy, that tight-bodied cheerleader with asterisks the size of grapefruits who all the guys, Brian included, made comments about. It was nothing against Betty. It was just Stacy carried herself in a way that made you think about Betty did not. But that cute little success. "Sorry if I made you uncomfortable," I say. "Go back to bed. I'll forget I saw anything." She doesn't move, doesn't say anything, just looks at me, eyes dark and unreadable. I continue, "I'm not trying to play games, I'm being sincere. It's the truth." "No," Betty says. "Don't do that." She looks at me, lips parted, speaking with a nervous waver. She turns back to the counter and leans over like she was before. Her sweater rides up. You can touch me if you want. Huh, okay. I grab her B***. Her skin is cold. I squeeze, feel her tight muscles. She whimpers. I'll warm her up. You really think I'm cute? She says, breaths quick and shallow. Bet you're completely cute. There's no question. I squeeze again, more firmly, and she pushes her into my hand. I let my fingers wander, explore her butt's fantastic shape, then drift down between her legs. Her heat radiates against my hand. She stiffens. Should I stop? I say. Her voice is low. Nobody's ever... No, don't stop. I slide my fingers farther, thumbs slipping between her cheeks, fingers making contact with the soft wetness of her P***. Sigh. I'm gentle, but her skin is so supple and silky. She moans and sucks in a breath. How's this? I ask. I used to have a crush on you, she says. Oh, yeah? With 2 fingers, I tease her P***. Sigh. She shudders, then says, back then, when I knew you were coming over to hang out with Brian, I'd stand in front of the freezer with the door open, trying to make my stiff so they'd show through my shirt. That's hot, but I had no idea. I know. She bites her lip, sucks breath. I lean in, kiss her. At first, she's tense, anxious, but the hesitation is only for a moment. She grabs my head, pulls my lips into hers. It's frantic, sloppy, raw. Her lips are plush, her tongue velvet against mine. I lean into her, my fingers playing with her dripping with her heat. You're going to make me see M, she says, the words rushing from her, slurred as they squeeze between our lips. Good. No, she hisses. I don't want your fingers. If I wasn't already H. Hearing those words coming from a girl like Betty would have given me a B. Nair so fast I'd have torn a hole in my shorts. And then she adds, I want to feel your C. inside me. I can't believe she's saying this. I could faint. But instead, I drop my pants and let my CE spring free. It's stiff as a broomstick and nearly as long. I push Betty farther under the counter. Her feet leave the ground. Her legs kick in the air, scrambling for purchase. Her B looks fucking fantastic. I smack her ass. Yes, she moans. Then a second time. She moans louder. I hold her down, line up my C. I rub its head against her P. See? Get it slick. She's so ready, so wet. I shove in her tight P. The most powerful drug. She gasps. My head swims. I grab her tiny waist and seek her hard, my hips slamming into her. I am in bliss. I was prepared for a week of blue balls, but here I am. King Betty for everything I'm worth. My fat keep pumping away. Her sweet ease spread in front of me. With each thrust, she moans, and I need her more. I slap her ass. It is rough, holding back nothing. Her moan becomes a squeal. You're making me and she is her spasms gripping my sick, and that's more than I can take. I tense, buck, jerk my hips. My spurts, spraying its men deep. I grab her, pull her up against me, hands on her. She twists her head, our lips lock. While we kiss, my teeth pulses and pulses, my balls draining inside her. It is pure relief.